Hey there, this is going to be your reading, and I am going to take a look into why you're in the situation you're in right now. And I close this reading off with an oracle card. And if this resonates, let me know. So, we got the Four of Wands, the Five of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, King of Cups, one more spirit, one more, and the World card. Okay, I get the feeling that this is about a relationship or something in regards to your love life or something in regards to how you approach relationships. So this is still a general reading, so take it as it resonates, but this is the feeling that I'm getting. If this doesn't resonate, maybe pick another pile. But I get the feeling that something comes to a close, something comes to an end. This could be the relationship itself, or this could be a cycle that you are currently in regards to your relationship. I feel like you feel abandoned in this situation. You feel like you need to put your walls up again, you need to guard yourself in regards to love. And even though there is a lot of love at play, you get the feeling that you need to protect yourself. And I also get the feeling that you recognize that there is a deep soul connection, that there's a deep soul bond, but this doesn't change the fact that you feel left behind, neglected, abandoned, and I feel like that you want to end this cycle. Maybe you are on your healing journey and you heal so much that you realize that you don't need to prove yourself to be worthy of love, and this is something that is reflecting in your relationship. Let's clarify some more. Got the Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Swords again, the Three of Swords, the Justice card, and the Ten of Cups. Okay, I also get the feeling that I am picking up on another energy in this pile, and I feel like that whoever you are connected to, that they want to bring justice in this situation. And maybe this didn't happen yet, but it will definitely happen in the future if this resonates with you. But nonetheless, I feel like you will be so guarded at this point because you experienced so much pain in this connection that you maybe reject this offer or whatever this person tells you. And I also get the sense that you are not ready to stay in this hopeful energy, is what I'm hearing. Like you don't want to get your hopes up again just to be let down again. And this is a big opportunity with the Four of Wands and the Ten of Cups here. This is talking about emotional fulfillment, about a deep soul bond, but you aren't in that place currently to accept that. And this could be because something happened in this relationship, something happened in this connection, or something from your past that still haunts you. Because remember that you attract what you are or what your shadow represents. So take a closer look at why this is happening. I mean, we will take a closer look at why this is happening, but this is what is happening in your situation currently. And now let's figure out why this is happening. And I will take the cards away again. And let's get into your actual reading. So if this resonated so far, it's a good sign. So why is this happening to the person that is listening? We got the Hangman. We got the Three of Swords. Five of Wands also wanted to come out. The Eight of Wands. One more card, Spirit. Okay. And the Seven of Cups. So why this is happening? You are in need to change your perspective. Spirit, the universe, whatever you believe in, is asking you to change your perspective because it does not serve you anymore. Something from your past is still haunting your mind, and you ask yourself why you attract those situations, emotions, people over and over again. It's because something from your past is unhealed. Something in your thought patterns is creating some kind of illusions, and this makes you stuck in the past. This makes you experience patterns that repeat themselves over and over again. And you experience this right now because you are asked to take action when it comes to changing your perspective on things. You have some toxicity stuck in your heart, and it needs to be released. I get the feeling that you would really need to experience this pain again, because previously we discovered that your response to this current connection is to guard yourself again, to protect yourself. And we had a lot of Queen of Swords energy there, and this was definitely your energy, and it's a really rational energy, and it's also a really rational energy in response to such a deep pain. And I feel like that you need to sit with your emotions, you really need to sit with your pain, you need to really let yourself experience these emotions without needing to change them. And this will actually bring you closer to yourself, to your soul, and it's going to be reflected in your relationship. And even though that maybe your current relationship will end, or if you want to end it for good, you will attract something better in the future that is more in alignment with what you want if you release this and if you really change your perspective on things. So let's clarify some more. We got the King of Cups again. Oh, damn. We got the King of Swords, the Emperor, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Hermit. Okay, now what I'm getting is that you need to change your perspective when it comes to receiving love, is what I'm hearing. Receiving love. Maybe you have a core belief that you are not worthy of love, that you are not worthy of receiving what you want. And this is causing you to guard up, because if you have this core belief and suddenly you receive love or something like that, you make up all kinds of decisions to kind of self-sabotage yourself. And it's not really self-sabotage because you want to protect yourself, your ego wants to protect yourself, or your shadow wants to protect yourself by sabotaging whatever you have going on. And maybe it's a time to really look deep into your shadow, because maybe it's not even in your conscious mind what is going on, And I am also getting the sense that you struggle with masculine energy. You got the Emperor in the Five of Wands energy. The Emperor talks about the masculine energy. It's the divine masculine energy card for me. And I get the feeling that you would need to really dive deep into that energy and take a closer look at why you fear that energy so much. And with the Seven of Pentacles in your Eight of Wands energy, this speaks about taking actions, working on things. So really work on your energy when it comes to this masculinity. And this is a period of time where you would need to be alone, where you would need to work on your illusions, whatever your mind created that doesn't let your that doesn't let you experience things that you actually want to experience. And yeah, this is why you experience this. I feel like this was meant to trigger you into the awareness that there is something deep inside of you that you neglected so much that you maybe aren't even aware of this, and you put the blame on other people or the situation when in fact you attract this over and over again without even really realizing it that this is happening. I will clarify it some more. So let's see what else comes up. We got the Five of Wands again. So I really get that you struggle with this masculine energy. And I am also getting that you want to push your pain away when it comes to that. You want to keep this door shut. You don't want to take a closer look at why this is happening. I also get the feeling that you don't trust that once you have this masculine energy, this divine masculine energy, that you don't trust in its stability, that you don't trust that this is something stable. And I feel like this is going back to your inner child, to something that is long gone, but you're still carrying this wound with you, these experiences. And if you work on these things, if you work on releasing this, you will find yourself in a much better place. And I feel like this will even transform your life beyond any relationship situation, because if you heal your masculine wound, you will experience being more comfortable in it again, because it's more than just about the relationship you have with another person. It's also about your relationship with work, with other people, with family members. And the masculine energy speaks about responsibility, how you show up in the world and what you expect from people, your boundaries, stuff like that. And if you heal that, you will also be attracted to different people. You won't be attracted to the same person anymore if you really heal these things and if they stay the same. Okay. And with the Lovers card here, I feel like this is really speaking about a deep connection you have with somebody, and maybe even a deep spiritual bond. And maybe this is also a time of separation where you don't have much contact with this person, and this is really a hermit period for you, okay, to really dive deep into your own psyche, into your own thought patterns. And maybe you don't really understand this at the moment because this pain that you carry is so deep that you don't really want to admit it to yourself that this is in fact your own pain, and it was there before this person, and this person just triggered it. But yeah. I feel like you have a hard time accepting this love in whatever way or shape or form. I'm also hearing trust issues, so maybe you have problems with trusting people, especially the masculine energy. And remember, we have the yin and yang balls right over here. We both carry masculine and feminine energy. So if you reject the masculine energy in somebody else, you also reject it in yourself. And this is your overall message, okay? That you need to work on your masculine energy. You need to accept this energy in yourself again. You need to really feel into your pain, let yourself experience this pain. And I'm also getting inner child work. So maybe you would benefit from visiting your inner child again and really take a closer look at how your inner child is feeling in regards to masculinity. And now I will pull an oracle card for you to close up this reading. We got the first step is taken. You have asked for help. Number 1. So let's take a look. Card 1. The first step is taken. You have asked for help. So many people don't know how to ask for help or have never even considered asking healing spirits for assistance when they are feeling low. But is it the easiest thing to do? Simply say, please spirit, will you help me? Spirit healers and helpers will soon be in your energy and working to lift you up again. Take a moment each day to feel the healing energy in your life and allow yourself to be balanced and regenerated by the healing balm. It is also important that you learn to give thanks when you do this practice. If you ask from the heart, it shall be given. Okay. Yeah. Like I've said, don't guard yourself. Ask for help and take it as it resonates. And remember, you are always loved, you matter, and your worth can never be taken away from you. Always remember that. And thank you so much for listening, and I see you the next time. Bye. Hi Patu, this is going to be your reading, and I'm going to take a look at why you are currently in the situation that you are in, and I will close off this reading with an oracle card. So let's see what is coming up for you. We got the 7 of Cups, we got the 2 of Pentacles, we got the 7, the Strength card, okay, and the 8 of Wands. One more card, Spirit, okay, and the 7 of Pentacles. Okay, so what I'm hearing is crossroads. So maybe you face a situation in your life where you need to make a decision when it comes to something. We will clarify it later. And you are now meant to take action in a specific direction. And I feel like you are currently really overwhelmed by whatever you need to face. And you know that it takes courage and strength in your current situation, but this doesn't take away from the fact that you feel overwhelmed. And I also get that you are afraid to take the wrong decision and maybe regret it later. And I am also getting a lot of self-doubt from this pile. I am also getting that you don't really trust yourself when it comes to taking this decision, and you're looking for some kind of answer that is outside of yourself, when in fact you are the only person that really can take this decision from you, for you. But let's clarify. Why are you experiencing this? We got the Tower. We got the 7 of Swords. We got the Page of Cups. We got the 9 of Pentacles. that you are afraid of uncertainty. You are afraid of something that didn't even happen yet. And it's important to remember that we don't really fear the uncertainty, we fear the certainty. It's kind of ironic because you cannot fear what you didn't experience yet, so you always just fear what you experienced in the past and you fear that it will repeat itself. So I'm also getting that you are currently in this situation to really break free from some kind of illusion that you created for yourself. And I feel like this is something that you've been running away from for a long time. And now you're really in this situation, like I just heard, heated up. So maybe Spirit is really heating up the situation for you to finally take a look at what you've been running from and really make different choices, different decisions. And I am also getting that you are asked to really be kind to yourself in this time period and not put too much pressure on yourself. It's okay that you feel overwhelmed in this situation. It's understandable, and everybody else would feel the same in your situation, so it's okay. Be kind to yourself. And also, I'm getting that you don't even need to be afraid. I'm getting that once you take action in the direction that you feel drawn to, that your heart tells you to go to, that you will really be in a situation where you will be in a stable place. With the Nine of Pentacles, we have really some stable energy once you take actions in the direction. And we also have 777, so maybe this is your angel number, maybe this is the confirmation of some kind. And also I am getting with this pile that maybe this is a situation in regards to abundance, your work, or it could be about anything, to be honest, but this is something that I am getting from this pile as like work situation, abundance, money. So maybe you worry about money or your physical life, you know, like your stability. And what is really coming through is that you need to trust yourself more, and that whatever direction you take, that you will be alright as long as you are able to trust yourself. Because maybe you have this fixed mindset, maybe you are a fixed sign. We also have Leo energy here. Leo is a fixed sign, and I am a Leo as well. And as a fixed sign, we sometimes struggle with this thought pattern of, okay, once I decide on something, it's fixed, I cannot change it anymore. It's like, okay, I'm so overwhelmed, I'm so afraid to make a decision because it feels so fixed. Like once I do this, it's like not changeable anymore. But this is in fact not true. Like if you do something and you realize, hey, this isn't as good as I imagined it to be, or this doesn't feel right anymore, you are always able to change it. Maybe not directly, maybe you need to be in that position for a period of time, but then you gain experience and you gain new insights, new desires of what it is that you actually want. And it's better to move in one direction and gain these experiences and gain these insights than just be stuck in a position where you're so overwhelmed that you don't move at all, and all you do is just creating all kinds of scenarios in your head, but you don't really live out these scenarios, and you don't even know if this would be happening in this exact way. And the worst things in life didn't even happen to me. Okay, so sometimes we overthink so much and we create these worst scenarios in our head, but they will never happen in fact. So maybe you struggle with those overwhelming thoughts and like these dramatic scenarios your mind, your ego creates. And I am getting that maybe this pile would really benefit from meditating. So maybe find some guided meditation if you struggle with being in complete silence by yourself. And yeah, find a guided meditation that helps you with coming back to yourself, coming back to your center, to your heart center. So let's clarify some more. We got the Temperance card. Oh. The Six of Pentacles, the Five of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Seven of Wands. Okay, so what I'm getting is that you this is an interesting energy. I am getting that once you decided on a path and be really into whatever decision you made, it's going to be a slow progress, really getting what it is that you want, but it will be so worth it. And this maybe puts you in a position of self-doubt, like, oh, did I make the right decision because it moves so slowly? Did I make the right decision? But in fact, it is the right decision, because sometimes, yeah, it moves slow, but you know, if it moves slow, you can build up on it. You build up on it and it's stable. And I feel like this is something that you want. You want something stable. And it's better to build something in a slow way and be careful with what you're building, so you know, okay, it's stable, it's safe, and I can rely on it. So maybe change your perspective when it comes to that. It's okay if things progress in a slow way, but in a steady way, you know. And yeah, you are really asked to really be kind to yourself. Maybe create some kind of routine where you do something every day that lights up your soul. So maybe if you really like to take a bath, buy yourself a nice bath bomb and do it once a day. Like, take a nice bath, or I don't know, light some candles in the evening to really give yourself this cozy feeling. I'm really asked to give you some kind of advice that you feel more cozy in your day-to-day life and not have this fixed perspective on the end goal where you reach something and only then you allow yourself to be present with yourself, to be stable again, to be safe again. You can implement this today as well. And it's also beneficial, like if you believe in the law of attraction, I do, and if you create this safety every day, you are more able to attract this safety into your life. And if you really are in this energy of gratitude for your safety, for your well-being that you create every day, if you take some time for yourself and really sit with yourself and not be distracted by all kinds of thoughts, you create this safety in yourself already, and you will attract more of it in your life. Like, this is my promise to you. And what I'm also getting is that currently you are in such a chaotic place in your mind that you are kind of giving your energy in all kinds of direction, and this doesn't really help you at the moment because it's so all over the place that nothing really comes together. So what I'm also getting is that you are asked to really put your focus on one thing and work on that one thing and build this thing up, and not put your energy in all kinds of direction, or I don't know, or thinking about doing so many things that you end up doing nothing. And also what I'm really getting is that you are asked to really get into a balanced state of mind, because with this pile I'm getting an energy that is all over the place. Like, if I tap into your energy, I feel really overwhelmed and really chaotic, like I need to do something but I have no time, but I need to do something, and I need to achieve something but I need it now. Like, I don't have time, I don't have enough time to do it, and I'm so overwhelmed and I'm thinking about so many stuff, but I cannot do it because yeah, I don't know, like it's really all over the place. I want to channel a final advice from the universe for you. Oh, Oh Lord. Okay, let's try again. Some cards fell on the floor, but it's the Ace of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles that fell on the floor. Let's keep that in mind. Okay, we got the Two of Swords again, indecisive energy. And another card fell on the floor. Like, I really feel that you are all over the place. It's okay. Take a deep breath. It's okay. You got this, okay? Don't worry too much. One more card. One more card, Spirit. And the Death card. Okay. And remember, we have the Ace of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles that fell on the floor. But okay, so the final advice from the universe in this situation, and when I looked at my clock, it showed 333, so maybe this is something that resonates with you. Maybe this is your angel number, so I don't know, take it as it resonates. But okay, so what the universe is wanting you to know is that something big is really changing in your life currently, and it really talks about stability, and you are really asked to take action. Like, this is so important for you. Take action. Don't think about it, just take action. And I'm hearing inspired action. Like, if you feel that something is right, don't think about it, just do it. Just do it. And this will actually bring energy in motion and will change something for you. And we have some major arcana here with the Death card and with the Tower also. So I feel like you are currently in a painful process. I'm hearing rebirth, so maybe this is a rebirth process for you where something big is changing. You are transforming. Give yourself the time and energy and compassion to really understand what you are going through, but also try to be in a calm place of mind so you can take action that actually brings you forward. And at the end of this, you will find yourself in a lot of stability. We have the Nine of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles here. This speaks all about stability. We also have a lot of Pentacle energy here, and this is a time for you to be grounded in reality again, to really let yourself be grounded. And I'm also hearing that you need to work on your self-esteem, and when it comes to your core belief of being worthy of something, like work on the thought that you are worthy of abundance, you are worthy of stability, and whatever direction you take, it's going to be all right because you do it, okay? And you are perfectly able to create something for you because you are so worth it, okay? You are worth it. I want you to really sit with that thought. You are worth taking action that will bring you stability in whatever way or form, okay? Let's pull an oracle card for you to close off this reading. We got number 22, always in motion. How ironic is that? I was just talking about it. So I feel like this is a confirmation already. Okay, let's see. Number 22. Okay. Always in motion. The universe is always in motion, though it may appear static to us. This is also the way of true spiritual worker, who may appear to be still in their meditation, but their spirit body is always keeping pace with the higher vibration of the universe. You and your spirit guide are becoming one mind now, always working with the purpose of healing and bringing balance. Remember, the true spiritual worker offers to serve, and the spiritual work never stops. Yeah, I feel like this also really talks about what I was talking about earlier, like that you feel like it's really moving slow. Once you take action, it comes slow but steady, and this is a confirmation. Remember, it's always in motion, even though it feels like it's moving slow, but it's still moving, okay? Energy is always moving. If you take action, you will get a result, I promise to you. So take it, just take it, do it, and something will change, okay? And this is all I have for you. Thank you so much for listening, and remember, you are always loved, okay? There is always love for you that is available, and you are worthy of success, you are worthy of abundance, you are worthy of feeling good, and you don't need to suffer in order to get this. You are worthy of being happy, and you matter, okay? You matter in this universe, and don't give up, okay? I feel like this is something that I really need to tell you for some reason, that you need to keep going. Don't give up. Like, you're almost there, okay? Trust in yourself. Don't give up. Okay? Okay. Thank you so much, and have a nice day, and I wish you the best on your journey. Bye. Hey Pile 3, this is going to be a reading. I am going to take a closer look at why you are in this situation you are in right now. And I will close off this reading with an oracle card. And if this resonates, let me know. Feel free to write a comment about your situation. I would love to know how this resonates with you. So we got the Page of Cups, the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Ten of Swords. So you have some big energies right now. I feel like you are currently in this period of time to look at whatever you went through and literally take pride in it, because I feel like in the past something happened that really throw you off guard, okay? Like, you went through something that caused you a lot of suffering, a lot of pain, some painful situation was around you that you needed to go through, and now you are in a period of time where you need to take a step back and really see yourself in a clear light again. Like, I feel like you are going through this to build up your confidence and your self-love again, because I feel like with this pile, I am getting that you are struggling with boundaries for some reason. I feel like you struggle with boundaries and with self-love, because every time you betray your own boundaries, because in fact other people cannot really betray our boundaries, we always just betray our own boundaries by letting other people step over them and not tell them or take actions that they don't do this anymore. And I feel like that this pile is really about self-love and boundaries. So if this resonates with you, keep listening. This is definitely going to be your pile. And if not, choose another pile. But let's see. I want to clarify these energies. We got the Hangman. We got the Seven of Pentacles again. Page of Wands, the King of Swords, and the Three of Pentacles. So I feel like whatever happened in the past, it was in regards to other people or a relationship or work, something like that. Take it as it resonates. It will be different for each one of you. Oh, where, oh, I just removed the Page of Wands. Okay, listen, I will pull another card for you. Maybe this wasn't an accident. I don't believe in accidents. So, yeah, we try again. We got the Nine of Cups. Okay, anyways, so, yeah, I feel like whatever happened in regards to some situation, some third-party energy, and this really, like I said, could speak about anything. This really took you down, like you suffered a lot from it. I feel like you're really tired at the moment for some reason. Like if I channel your energy, I'm getting really tired, exhausted. And you are asked to build yourself up again to an extent that you are comfortable being with yourself again. And this takes a lot for you, because I feel like you really need to shift your perspective so much that you are able to really look at yourself and tell yourself, I love myself. I feel like this pile is really struggling with self-love, and it's hard for you to work on that as well. And I feel like this is because you tend to be more in your rationality, you tend to be more logical, and you are not really used to being in your feelings, you are not really used to really be in your emotions and make sense of them. Like how I talk makes sense of your emotions. That's also kind of a paradox. Like you don't need to make sense of your emotions, you just need to feel them. And maybe also it would be helpful for you to go back to your past, whatever you experienced that was painful, to really go back to it and feel it. Just let yourself feel it. Do not try to make sense of it, do not try to change it. It's perfectly fine. Whatever comes up for you, just feel it, let yourself feel it. Because in fact, some people really suffer a lot because they try to distract themselves from their pain, but in fact the pain won't go away, and it will go away as soon as you start to sit with it. Don't try to distract yourself. And it took a while also for me to really realize that, because I also was running away from so many things. And as soon as I really admitted to myself, hey, I am in pain, like I do not feel good, and I let myself feel these emotions, and this was the moment that I started healing, that I was able to create self-love for me. But it's important that you take the first step into allowing yourself to feel it and not try to change anything of that. And also, what I just said with boundaries, if you develop this self-love, you will really feel the shift inside of you, because you don't want something that you love to be hurt. And if you love yourself, you don't want yourself to be hurt. And it will be reflected in your relationships, in your work situation, because maybe the situation that you had in the past where something hurtful happened to you happened because of a lack of self-love, because of a lack of boundaries, because you didn't stand up for yourself. And I feel like you are going through this currently to really take a closer look at why this happened to you, because it's easy to put fingers on other people, but in fact you are responsible for your own sense of feeling good. Like no other person can decide what feels good for you. You are your own person, you are so unique, you are deserving of feeling good, and you are deserving of standing up for yourself and standing up for the things that matter to you, that make you feel good. And I feel like this is something that you are asked to realize right now, and really fill up your own cup to an extent that you are really able to step out and present yourself in that way. Okay, let's clarify some more energies. We got the 7 of Wands, the 9 of Pentacles, the 3 of Cups, the 5 of Swords, one last card, Spirit, and the 7 of Swords. Yeah, this is a confirmation, like whatever happened in the past, you rather distracted yourself, you rather focused on other things, and you left that pain behind. Something in your past is still stuck on you that you need to take a closer look at again. And I know it's painful, I know it hurts, but it will be so worth it, because you will be met with a lot of self-love, a lot of stability again in yourself. So you go through this at the moment to really maybe be triggered again, to really see that something is still not really working for you, and really go back. It's okay. And if you need help, I really get the sense that you have an energy around you that is able to help you, whatever it may be. For some of you, it's your family, it's your friends, it's um, your partner, or even if you don't really have a person to trust, you can still reach out to people online. There's online therapy, or if you don't have enough money to be able to afford that, you can maybe buy a book on self-love. I can really recommend you that book, How to Love Yourself by Teal Swan. And one question she was asking the readers to ask themselves is, what would a person that loves themselves do right now? And this is really powerful, but because you always know what you need to do if you would love yourself. And I feel like this is something that you would benefit from if you ask yourself just that question and really be present with it and just reflect upon that. And it's going to take a lot of work at the beginning, I feel like, because it doesn't come natural to you. Maybe you never experienced some kind of love and you don't really know what it feels like, and this still hasn't hold on you. You still are looking back at those situations that caused you so much pain, but at the same time you're so guarded and you don't really let yourself experience that again, because every time that pain comes up for you, you maybe pick up on it slightly, but then you're like, okay, I feel it, but it's scary, I will do something else. And maybe you don't even do this consciously, because our shadow, our ego, wants to protect ourselves, and our brain, our mind cannot really differentiate between things that are happening right now if we go through these emotions, or things that happened in the past when we go through these emotions. But in the past, maybe you didn't have a safe space to explore these emotions and you needed to shut off. But now you are in a much safer space. You have yourself, you can give yourself the presence that you need, and you are able to provide yourself with that safe space. And so it would be important to you to do that again and really be present with yourself, with those feelings, because maybe you've never experienced other people be present with yourself. And I am a believer in the law of attraction, and if you experience this all over and over and over and over again, and you attract those people, situations over and over and over and over again, it's time to change yourself, okay? Not because you are bad or something is wrong with you, just because you have some beliefs that doesn't serve you anymore, okay? And it's fine, okay? Don't blame yourself. It's okay, but it's time to change that. I will channel some final advice from the universe for you. We got the Page of Pentacles. We got the Eight of Wands, the King of Swords, and the King of Wands. One last card, Spirit, and the Two of Wands. Okay, what I'm getting is that you are currently asked to take some kind of actions. Let yourself intuitively guide yourself to that action, okay? Because at the end of the day, this is still a general reading, and it's important for me to really give you the message that you can trust your own intuition. It's okay to receive guidance from other people, okay? I am a channel. Like, I am a channel for energies, and I can provide you with your energy and really give you some insights of your energy, especially if this resonates with you on a deep soul level. But it's also important to use this as a tool and not as the answer, because I cannot give you the answer for yourself, and also other people cannot give you the answer. Therefore, it's important to develop self-love, self-trust, and trust your own intuition again to take action in the direction that you want to take action on because it serves your highest good. And this is going to be a slower process, like it doesn't happen overnight, but you are also asked to be patient with yourself. And this is also a period of time where you need to build your self-confidence again. And it's there, okay? It wasn't taken away from you, even though it maybe feels like it, but it can never be taken away from you. And there are a lot of options, a lot of possibilities around you that will support you in this process. You are not alone when it comes to that. And I will pull an oracle card for you to close off this reading. We got this is a confirmation again. I need to laugh because in every pile I received a confirmation through the oracle card. Okay, but your spirit guide can lead you but can't do it for you. And this is what I'm saying. Like, you need to develop the self-love, the self-trust to really hear your own intuition and trust it. And I can give you some kind of guidance, but I cannot do it for you, okay? This is really golden, okay? But let's take a deeper look at this message. Number 17. Your spirit guide can lead you, but cannot do it for you. There will be many times in this life when you would love to know the outcome of something before stepping forward. Your spirit guide will lead you to each important moment in your life, but only you are able to step up to the experience. Whatever happens, be assured your guide will be there at the end of every challenging episode to support you. They are urging you to trust your instincts at pivotal moments. And when it feels right inside, it's okay to leap forward. I feel like this is a big confirmation, okay? Like, trust yourself, trust your own instincts, and you will be just all right, okay? Thank you so much for listening. Remember, you matter, you are worthy of love, you are worthy of receiving everything that you want, and you are so beautiful, you matter, and you are part of the bigger picture, and you belong here, okay? Always remember that. And I wish you the best on your journey, and thank you so much, okay? Have a nice day. Bye.